Hey guys, I'm kind of doing a thoughts on the death of Spider-Man after listening to BK's review of the final issue of Peter Parker's run as Spider-Man. Now I haven't read the comic. I was going to pick up the comic when I went to the comic store, but uh, I had on my pull Flashpoint issue 1, 2, and 3, which I still hadn't picked up. Arkham City 3 and the new Batman Inc. And I just couldn't afford it. It was just too much. I picked up a Punisher shirt because I went to the Punisher to my birthday party around a fancy dress thing. So yeah, I just didn't have enough money. But I'm gonna just kind of talk about because I don't really talk about Marvel that much. But I I wanted to talk about the death of Ultimate Spider-Man. First, I want to speak about why I'm speaking about this. Ultimate Spider-Man always seemed like a kind of neat concept to me because he was kind of with Ultimate Spider-Man being a teenager and everything, it let normal Spider-Man, although this didn't work out, as we all know, one more day, blah, 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 it let normal Spider-Man grow up and be a new type of Spider-Man that was still Peter Parker, who was a much mature, still jokey, but, like, had to deal with, more mature and marriage and stuff like that. But that didn't turn out well. But I always liked the concept of Ultimate Spider-Man. I've read Volume 1. I haven't got it. I got it out of my library. But I'll have to pick it up again sometime when I have money. Which I do now because it's my birthday, so yay. But anyway, now I want to speak about kind of the press taking this out of proportion. Now, this wasn't as bad as some things. Uh, like, I'm trying to think of, Wonder Woman's new costume. That was weird. But you saw loads of people just getting this wrong everywhere. Just loads of people were like, "Oh my God, Spider-Man's dead. What are we gonna do?" Blah blah blah. But of course, most people don't understand. Most people who don't read comics don't understand the difference between the Ultimate Universe and the normal, universe. So yeah, that kind of annoyed me. But I can't do. That's gonna happen. If something says the death of Spider-Man, people are gonna latch onto it. Now I kind of want to go into BK's point of he's not dead. I completely agree. It's comic books. He's not dead unless he's as unpopular as Vic Sage, which really pees me off. Because if one person deserves to come back, it's Vic Sage. But anyway, he's coming back. He's coming back in. I give it 2 years tops. I'd say in the next year. But I don't know. It's really the only death that's happened this year that really makes me think maybe they'll follow through with it is freaking Human Torch. I'm not a huge fan of Fantastic Four, but just the way they played it out and the way it just went, it just and how they planned the Future Foundation, it kind of feels like they have it all planned in that he's going to stay dead for quite a while. I'm still not sure that he'll stay dead, but whatever. Anyway, now I want to speak about. I should have written all this down. I kind of want to go through all the things. Um, who I want to be the new Spider-Man. I really agree with BK's idea of making it someone who's been Spider-Man previously in the normal continuity. Uh, like, Ben Reilly was a good example. I'd love them to bring in Ben Reilly and have him being the new Spider-Man, because that would just be really cool. Uh, I think, I don't know. It's kind of confusing because I'm not a huge fan of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm kind of more DC. I do read Marvel. I do like Marvel and stuff. But when it comes to keeping up with continuity, my Marvel is all over the place. But yeah, I would really like someone who, with familiar, and the worst thing possible they could do. I really hope they don't do it. But it's some of the things they do you don't expect, and they may do this. But I really hope they don't make a character up, because there's a 1% of that being interesting, but I just really hope they don't bring in a character that just hasn't existed in in no universe, not the Ultimate or the normal universe, just out of the blue and just make him Spider-Man. Um, maybe if we don't know who Spider-Man, that'll be an interesting concept. Tell me, guys, this would be like the question for the video. Um, would you like it if they did kind of a thing where I'm blanking on what comic book did this before, where there's a new Spider-Man and he's going around and he's saving the day, and like we see his inner monologue, but nobody knows who he is. Wouldn't I don't know? It just kind of seems, because how they've kind of left it now, it would kind of be weird to just pick up with, and then so and so put on the costume, and then blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know. It just they need to do something that separates this death from any of the other deaths that ever happened, and it can't really be a legacy character. I don't know. It's kind of just out of all the people in the Ultimate Universe, Spider-Man was someone who I thought was kind of doing quite well and didn't need to be killed off. I don't know. That's another thing. How does everyone really think of the death of Spider-Man? Because, well, Ultimate Spider-Man. Because like, if any, it didn't really feel like a comic that needed to be, you know, I don't know. Maybe Benders just thought, it needed we need a new Spider-Man. I don't know. I'm just rambling on. But to my final point, look at this poster of the issue of the Death Spider-Man. If you saw BK's video, you'll know what it is. And then look at this other famous logo for the death of someone. Now I'll put them next to each other with computer magic. Anyway, I mean, come on. I'm not complaining, but that's kind of blatantly obvious. It's just a bit weird. I don't know. If that Spider-Man sign had blood dripping down, they could so get sued. Just saying. But yeah, maybe it's just coincidence. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Why am I making a video? Anyway, I shall see you guys in the next video. And remember to comment below your thoughts on the death of Ultimate Spider-Man.